Shrouded in impenetrable jungle, consumed by creeping vines and overgrowth, lie forgotten metropolises, abandoned and reclaimed by nature. Entire civilizations lost, like a fairy tale city swallowed whole by the forest. Who were these mysterious peoples that built vast temples and intricate cities only to disappear without a trace? What drew them deep into remote jungles and cloud-wrapped mountains? What cataclysmic events or slow declines caused them to vanish so completely that their greatest achievements faded into myth? And what astonishing inventions and feats of engineering awaited discovery beneath the dense canopy? In the rugged backlands of South America, explorers have uncovered some of the most extraordinary ancient secrets on Earth. Join us as we hunt for lost worlds shrouded in forest and time. Just how advanced were the pre-Columbian civilizations that shaped these lands? What revelations lie buried beneath centuries of decay? How many more earth-shattering finds still lurk in South America's wildest reaches, waiting to rewrite history yet again? Our journey begins with the question that has provoked endless debate. What was the true purpose of Machu Picchu? This citadel in the clouds has haunted explorers for centuries. Why here? Why build such a monumental city atop an impossible mountain? What mysteries compelled its architects? And most perplexing of all, why abandon this magnificent stone fortress only 100 years after its construction? The quest starts now to unravel the enigmas cloaking this ancient wonder. This magnificent stone fortress was constructed with astounding precision, without even the use of mortar to seal the hundreds of multi-ton boulders flawlessly aligned. The mountaintop redoubt was somehow built in total secrecy, and within only 100 years, abruptly deserted and left perfectly preserved for centuries. What was its purpose? Why did the Incas abandon their greatest architectural achievement? Archaeologists still puzzle over the enigma behind Machu Picchu. Traveling north, we come to the massive ancient capital of Chan Chan, heart of the Chimu Empire, which ruled the Peruvian coast until the 15th century. Sprawling across over 6 square miles, this adobe city once housed over 100,000 residents at its peak. But why would the Chimu center their empire in such an arid climate, when contemporary Andean cultures preferred high-altitude locations? What ingenious methods did they use to thrive here? Recently discovered aqueducts and reservoirs point to a sophisticated hydro-engineering system lost to the ages. Crossing the border into Bolivia, we reach the ceremonial complex of Tiwanaku along the shores of Lake Titicaca. Constructed 1,500 years before Machu Picchu, this spiritual center laid the foundations for Andean culture. Tiwanaku's iconic Gate of the Sun has long puzzled researchers with its intricate carvings and symbols seeming to depict lost calendar systems and mythologies. What knowledge was encoded into Tiwanaku's ornate iconography? How was this forgotten language of the ancients used by its priests and rulers? Its secrets still await decoding. Heading into the heart of Colombia, we explore the vast San Agustin Archaeological Park, with over 500 mysterious stone sculptures left behind by the mysterious San Agustin civilization. Spanning from 1000 BC to 1000 AD, this vanished culture adorned grave sites and temples with elaborate anthropomorphic statues up to 7 meters tall. But the San Agustin civilization left no written records, disappearing without a trace. Where did their monumental sculpting abilities come from? And what beliefs were depicted in these stony sentinels guarding their dead? The Nazca Lines in Peru are one of the great archaeological mysteries of South America. Spread across over 80 square kilometers of arid desert plateau are hundreds of massive geoglyphs depicting animals, plants, and geometric shapes. Some designs measure over 200 meters across, even though they are only visible from high above. Their enormous scale indicates massive organized human effort over centuries to expose the pale desert floor by clearing away reddish iron oxide stones. The puzzling purpose of these elaborate drawings, which can only be fully appreciated from an aerial view, has fueled theories about alien runways, astronomical maps, or ritual procession paths. Recent discoveries using drones reveal new figures still emerging from this enigmatic landscape, begging the question: what other secrets remain undiscovered across this desert canvas? Delving back through the millennia, we come to the temples of Chavin de Huantar, a ceremonial complex built around 900 BCE in the Peruvian Andes. Chavin established cultural connections between disparate societies across the region, with its insignia and belief systems appearing across contemporary sites. At the heart of the complex sits the Castillo, a stone building whose labyrinthine inner passageways are adorned with carvings of mystical feline and serpentine figures. Why did Chavin's faith gain such prominence? What rituals and ceremonies were conducted within the Castillo's claustrophobic interior? Ongoing excavations continue to reveal this ancient pilgrimage center's many layers. Crossing over to Argentina, we arrive at the stunning Cave of Hands. This natural cave is painted with over 900 negative handprints dating back over 10,000 years, created by the indigenous Tehuelche people. The chronological spread of prints provides an unparalleled record of how these groups lived sustainably over millennia, with artistic styles evolving subtly over generations. What was the meaning behind these reddish and black painted hands for their creators? Why were some stencils embellished with different graphic elements? We can only speculate, as the Tehuelche left no written history before being displaced in the 19th century. Venturing into the lush cloud forest of Colombia's Sierra Nevada, we find the long-lost city of the Tairona, Ciudad Perdida, or Tayuna. Founded around 800 CE, this settlement remained the historic heart of the Tairona people until the Spanish conquest. Its 169 stone terraces were hidden beneath jungle until accidentally rediscovered in the 1970s. Our helicopters provide a glimpse of the immense scale of this site, set within an otherworldly landscape. How did the Tairona carve these intricate stairways from sheer mountainsides? What secrets remain buried beneath centuries of plant growth? Excavation has so far revealed only a fraction of this city to modern eyes. In Ecuador, we first explore Ingapirca, the farthest north the Incan Empire expanded before the arrival of Europeans. While best known for the still intact Temple of the Sun, what is more intriguing is the evidence of previous cultures absorbed under Inca rule. Signs of the earlier Canary people are interwoven throughout, their stonework stylistically distinct from Incan masonry. How far back in time were these foundations laid? What other civilizations rose and fell here, lost except where their ruins interlock with Inca constructions? Northwest from Ingapirca sits Cochasqui, another settlement whose history reaches back long before the rise of Incan dominance. Northwest of the Inca site of Ingapirca in Ecuador lies the archaeological ruins of Cochasqui, whose origins predate the rise of the Inca Empire. Between 500 BCE and 500 CE, the Castillo Pyramid at Cochasqui was gradually expanded by the resident Quitu people into the largest structure built in pre-Columbian Ecuador. However, later cultures like the Inca conquered this area and retrofitted Cochasqui for their own purposes, obscuring the original vision of the Quitu architects and builders. Centuries of successive civilizations building on Quitu ruins complicate archaeology at Cochasqui, but meticulous excavation and analysis slowly reveal the site's deep history despite intrusions, hinting at undiscovered ancient cultures buried across South America. But South America's greatest legacies may instead lie in plain view, integrally linked to indigenous culture. As modern ancestors reclaim their heritage, collaborative archaeology provides hope of finally decoding the continent's still obscured past. The search has only begun. Ahead may lie wonders that could surpass even the astonishing sights we've witnessed. Just imagine what revelations await us. The next hidden find could completely reshape our understanding of South America's ancient world.